Thank you. I think I'll only emphasize 3 points. The first is this question of budgeted corruption and the way in which it morphs. First, it is in the nature explained by the Honorable Kioni and the spokesperson that you put figures in a vote, inflate them, or you don't disburse to the rightful person. I think you previously explaining to put in the vote had used to pay her, you will see an amount that is several times what her annual salary is. The question is, you, another person who is also controller of budget. And that's what you're seeing. You put a figure in the benefits package of the retired president, then you don't disburse, and you wonder who then is there. The other way budgeted corruption is, of course, you make provisions that outrightly, if you examine them, you could see something is amiss. As His Excellency explained to you, the National Treasury has a very interesting development vote called Strategic Response to Public Initiatives. What is that vote? Or is it a slush fund for senior executives in the regime to use for? What is that vote? The second point I want to emphasize is that you cannot grow the economy by increasing taxes. I mean, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, this regime is fond of traveling. They have been to the US today, I understand they've gone to Italy and so on. They are fond of traveling. Throughout the world, governments are reducing taxes in order to stimulate economic activity. What is this voodoo type economics where we think we are going to stimulate economic activity by increasing taxes? Finally, on the question of public debt, 70% of interest payments paid this year, and this year interest payment and familiar. Some of people there in this regime advising them that, you know, politics is out. Well, perhaps I should urge Kenyans na tuwasalimie, mkiwaona mahali popote muwasalimie in the manner that they want you to salimia them. I thank you.
Yeah, utaenda kanisa na wao.
Asante. Watu wote wamezungumza na Finance Bill 2023. Kuna wale 176 walisema yes, na ndio sababu kila kitu kilipanda kutoka bottom kwenda juu, sababu ya ushuru. Masuala haya tuliyazungumzia kwenye maandamano, hakma, na tukayazungumzia kule kwenye Bomas. Kwa walitaka kuzungumzia ushuru tena wa fedha wa bunge wetu. Wale 88 waliopinga mwaka jana, tuwataka tena wapinge huu mswada wa mwaka huu, sababu ndio mbaya zaidi na unaongeza ushuru. Kama kwa mafuta mwaka jana waliongeza 16% kutoka 8% VAT kwa mafuta, na sasa tena tunasikia bado wanaongeza ushuru mwingine wa fuel levy kutoka 18% hadi 25%. Ushuru huu utaongeza gharama ya maisha, mawasiliano, kila kitu, mafuta yakienda juu, nauli, maisha ya kila mtu yatakuwa magumu zaidi. Na ndio sababu tuomba wabunge wetu, aswa wa Azimio waliosimama na Wakenya, wenzetu walio kule Kenya Kwanza pia, wale 176, wajue ya kwamba Rais mstaafu Moi alikuwa anasema siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. Lakini sera mbaya, maisha mbaya. Sera mbaya kama hii ya fedha itaumiza watu katika maeneo bunge yenu, haijalishi kama ni wanaazimio ama wana Kenya Kwanza. Na tuwaomba kwa muda huu uliosalia mswada ukija wiki ijayo, wabunge wetu wasisafiri, wabunge wetu wasikose kuwa bungeni, na wananchi muendelee kuweka hiyo pressure. Ile tulikuwa tunasema mulika mwizi, sasa mulika mbunge yako kabisa. Tujue wale watawasaliti 2027 chuma chao kimotoni. Kama mna maswala tuweze tukachukua machache. Yes.
Mulika mbunge.
I think Senator Sifuna can take that on behalf of...
yes, thank you. First, yes. All members of the National Assembly are to suspend any planned trips or any activities that would see them out of Nairobi for the duration of the consideration of the Finance Bill 2024, and that means from the date of tabling on Tuesday next week until a vote is taken. Now, last year, Your Excellency, you do remember that the coalition gave a position similar to the one that has been given this year again. Your Excellency, you will remember that we in ODM did undertake disciplinary proceedings party who either absconded or voted against the position of the coalition. But one of the problems that we are hoping to cure with the NADCO bills, Your Excellency, is that immediately political parties initiate disciplinary proceedings against their members. They run to court and obtain orders that then tie the hands of the political parties what they can do. So the biggest solution, in fact, Kenyans don't realize how powerful they are. We are getting feedback from members of the National Assembly from ODM that they can hear Kenyans. Kenyans are able to reach the as a Kenyan, somebody who has a vote. The regime does not fear Sifuna, any of us here. The regime fears the Mwananchi, calling them to tell them that chuma chako kimotoni, the way that my brother Eugene, ultimate power is with the Mwananchi. If you repeatedly you must answer to the Mwananchi. And lastly, Your Excellency, one of the economic advisors has invited activism leads to anything, despite the fact that when the regime was harassing him, digital activism secured the release of David Ndii from police custody. Now he has invited us to be a little bit more touchy, if I may, hands-on. Yes, he has invited us to be a bit hands-on, because he says politics is a contact sport. We have already established that he worships at Our Lady of the Rosary in Roslyn. So we will be joining him for Sunday Mass there, so that we are able to have contact with him and explain that we are unhappy with the policies that is promoting in this government. Thank you.
So has actually answered. He's answered that bit. This digital activism is proving very effective. We will review our position as we go along. Yeah, last one.
KK does not have majority of members of parliament. Through the budget and the finance bill, they stole members of parliament. And some of them were so cheap, like those in Jubilee, that they actually had no value. You see, they followed Gachagua. Gachagua is running out of that place. Now they don't know where to go. That's why we are saying, Wakenya, nyinyi ndio mko na nguvu. Ruto never intended to help anybody. And that is why he attacked multi-party democracy from day one, so that he can control parliament and do whatever he wants. Wakenya wameona. And that is why they have started their own war. against these fellas.
Thank you.
Asante sana.
Thank you very much. I like that hands-on approach.